Okay, hopefully the ads are done. Let's go check on the chicken. Oh my gosh, you're still sturdy again. Oh, his feathers are changing again. Ta-da! Oh, well that's not pink, but it's like a. Let's see. Let's look closer. It's like a very light color now. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, I'll have to feed him more now. I gotta pull up the list. I got so many pineapples, I don't need to use any of them. There's only a little bit at the beginning. Although I might have screwed up the process, so that's, I might have screwed up the process, so it's possible I'll have to redo it. Okay, Dome and Plum. Feed. Bell fruit. Feed. I'm running out of plums actually. Okay. Feed. Another bell fruit. Another plum. Oh! I guess that's enough for now. We only have, 2 more fruits. But I have a feeling we're gonna have to do more because it's definitely nowhere close to pink. I definitely screwed up the process. He's beautiful no matter what. We still need to do more of this. We have so many we haven't done yet. We did, Warrior, Dark Knight, Monk, that might have been it. Did we do Paladin? Maybe? Maybe I was on that. We have all the rest. And then all of the magic ones too. Where's the character bot guy? Oh, there they are. None of these can be 6. So we can for what's the second highest? 24? Not that one. Maybe you're 21. Oh, hang on. There's like an 8 and a 7 here. And it could be. Oh, okay. I'm gonna see. Ah, no. Could have been 24. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna this one. What? Let's do something. Staring at a piece of paper too long. Okay, where's the disciplinary? I need to dye those clothes. Let's see. Okay. How do I get out of here? I forgot about the stairs. I always get lost in this building. For whatever reason. Okay. Oh, where's Carpenter unlocked? I thought I had the one unlocked. Okay, Bonist. Let's see. Oh, actually, Carpenter is in Gridania too, isn't it? I think. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Botany killed. Let's see. There it is. I'm just gonna quickly unlock these and then I'll continue with the main quest. That's my plan. Other than the carpenter's killed, are the artisans who take a wood and grant it new form and purpose. What? Oh my gosh, why can I read there? And purpose as the archer's bow, the lancer's spear, and the novice's shield. Since the founding of Gridania, we have built our homes and crafted our weapons from the trees of the 12th wood. As our nation grew and prospered, the woodworker's repertoire expanded to encompass a greater variety of articles, and carpentry developed into an art. first, there was no association of carpenters. Each individual worked and sold his services independently. However, the advent of watermills meant that more efficient construction methods were needed, along with formalized maintenance regimes, all of which necessitated organization. The Carpenters Guild was founded to oversee the operation of watermills and promote cooperation between woodworkers. Now, I must mention at this point that we owe much more of our prosperity to the Great Loom Growry. Thanks to their hardworking botanists, we are blessed with the finest lumber in all of Eorzea. This confluence of ideal circumstances allow us to provide all manner of goods and services to the people of Gridania. My apologies, that was rather longer than I intended, still I trust you have gained a greater understanding of our guild. We expect our members to drink deep of the collected wisdom that the guild has amassed over the course of its history, to actively seek an understanding of wood and the techniques required to work it, rather than simply to be taught. We expect, in short, nothing less than total commitment to the craft. If you wish to start down this path, speak to me once more. I shall explain to you the enrollment process. Wonderful! I should mention at this point that Timbermaster Beaton assesses all would-be apprentices personally, so you'll need to obtain his approval before you begin. Timbermaster Beaton can be a harsh and unforgiving man, but if you love the craft and have the will to learn, you could ask for no better tutor. He is quite simply the finest carpenter in Gridania. Of course, it'll take you some time, and no small amount of effort to comprehend the full extent of his teachings, but you may rest assured that he will not lead you astray. That said, when you meet him, I would advise you to choose your words carefully and resist the urge to run away. Resist the urge to run away. Another green adventurer come to play of Saws. Well then, I suggest you first speak of the... Oh, you've met with Cork, have you? That is well, but know that the decision to initiate you into the guild rests with me. Tell me, true adventurer, have you in mind to devote yourself to the art of carpentry? Look on your face bespeaks determination, or mayhap trapped wind. Still, you look strong enough to hold us all. If your resolve is indeed genuine, I give you leave to remain for the time being. However, you are useless to me in your current state. You are as a seedling. Some potential, perhaps, but no more than like to thrive than perish. Experience is what you require, girl, and I shall give you the means to acquire it. Take this saw. It is old, yes, but sharp as needs be. Now prove to me that you are not completely incompetent by taking up your new tool. Once you have done so, present yourself to me for inspection. I can't hold it. You have to approve of just holding it. Oh, I'm the kid. I knew that was gonna happen. No one look. Well, how come I can't even wear clothes? Huh? Oh, this pervert. Good, you have proven that you know how to grip a saw, but do not mistake it for a mere tool, for it is a part of you, of your arm, and you can put down part of your arm, and you cannot put... And can you put down part of your arm? No. Mark me then if you do put it down, and worse, lose the bloody thing. I shall use mine own saw to demonstrate to you the pain of losing a limb. But I jest. One armed carpenter is scarcely half as useful, in my experience. I have experience with that. In any case, merely holding a saw does not make you a carpenter, whatever some may think. You must become one of it, and learn how to feel with it as you work with the wood. To wit, you must first know the wood, demonstrate your knowledge by bringing me a length of maple lumber. Maple lumber is made from maple logs, just so. Our man Ferrario by the entrance will furnish you some logs for a nominal price. Of course, any fool knows that fresh cut logs are laden with water. To guard against decay, we use wind shards to hasten the natural drying process. Do not forget to do the same. Just emphasize like for what's crafting log. I can't put clothes on. Oh. Oh, it's because I don't have any gear to... I see. Okay, so now if I do this... Oh my gosh. And then... Now I should be able to. My gloves. I wonder how I unlock this one. I'm just trying to figure out how to navigate this with a controller. Okay. Let me see. Which required materials do we need? The maple wood. Okay, let's go buy it. Oh, this guy. Okay, I can do 2 more. As I mentioned before, Pharaoh has maple logs in his stock as well as many other materials they may require. Or if you are ready, show me what you have fought. Oh. Yes, I feel it. The wood tells all. There were no careless cuts. Saw and Carpenter moved as one, as if dancing. Do you see this grain? How it flows softly like syrup? Durable yet pliant, suitable for weapons and armor both. This child is maple. Trace the grain with your fingertips and memorize the lines. Consider every characteristic when choosing your material. It is what it means to know the wood. The maple lumber you have brought me is acceptable. You have passed the first test. Okay. Yet for all it has grown, your knowledge is still lacking. You must needs learn more. A true carpenter knows the qualities of and uses of every tree in the forest. When you know the lines of the maple better than those upon your own hand, return to me. I shall have another test for you. Until then, child. Okay, time to catch botanist. What a cute little house. It's so cute. Phew. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh. Hello there, and welcome to the Botanist Guild. What brings you here today? I'm interested in becoming a botanist, are you? Now you're doubtless eager to dive headlong into the nearest shrubbery, but first a brief explanation. Our guild boasts a long history. Its roots can be traced back to some 500 years ago, to when our nation was still in its infancy. It was around that time that a precursor organization to our own was established to facilitate communion with the elementals. But I suspect you're already confused, not being forest-born. Let me put it in a way that your kind would understand. The 12 split doesn't belong to man, but to almighty beings known as elementals. It is by their leave that we Gridonians dwell here in the forest, and it's by their leave that we receive its bounty. I know that part. Ever since mankind settled into the 12 split, it has been necessary for us to obtain the elementals' permission prior to taking aught from their domain. Historically, this was a rather involved process, in that only a precious few could actually commune with them, specifically those conjurers blessed with the ability to hear the elementals, aptly known as hearers. In order to relay the elementals' will to the botanist in a more timely manner, a new organization was formed with a hearer as its mouth and ears. This organization would eventually evolve to become the Botanist Guild. To this day, the guild employs the services of a hearer who offers guidance to our members, yet this is no longer our organization's sole concern. We also speak to promulgate correct harvesting practices, that is, practices which honor the will of the elementals. And that, my friend, is the story of how our guild came to be. I trust you have a newfound appreciation for the work we do. Now, with all this talk of elementals and communing, mayhap you're wondering whether you're fit to join us. You may cast such doubts aside. You don't need to have been raised as a good little forest-born girl to be a botanist, nor do you need to know the secret forest-born salute. I jest. You just need a healthy respect for nature and the will to learn. If you honestly believe that you possess these things, it would be my pleasure to recommend you to our guild master. Please wait a moment while I see to the formalities. Speak to me again when you're ready to begin the enrollment procedures. She's so cute! Our guildmaster's knowledge of nature is second to none. One need only witness her uncanny knack for spotting the finest timber to see that hers is a truly God's-given talent. It is for this reason that she holds the title of the first botanist. Oh, but you need not be overawed, for she is the kindliest of souls. You'll find the guildmaster just outside the building. Seek her out and impress upon her your desire to become a botanist. It's such a cute building. I'm Vafucha, master of this guild. Used to make your acquaintance. I take it Leon Cole has given you an overview of botany already? Well then I suppose I had better continue where you left off. All Gridanians may rightly claim to share a close relationship with nature, but none is so intimate as that of the botanist. It is our calling to nurture the natural environment as the mutual benefit of man and wood. But even as nature holds us in her loving embrace, providing for every need, she is at sorry, my nose is itchy. She is at heart an unsentimental creature, one that will take life just as readily as she gives it. Being a botanist means coming face to face with this uncomfortable truth on a regular basis. Knowing this, do you still wish to walk our path? Look in your eyes speaks the passion of your heart. Very well, I bid you welcome to the Botanist Guild. To help you on your way, I present you with this hatchet. Take it up and then present yourself to me again. I would assign you your first task as a botanist of the guild. I see you have your hatchet on you. Very good. The botanist's hatchet is his livelihood. Never forget this. If you fail to keep its blade clean and keen, your efforts will yield you naught but sweat and splinters. Let us see about our first task. Ah yes, to help you grasp the basics of botany, I would like you to gather 10 pots worth of latex. The forest yields to us many more resources. It is the botanist's job to know what can be found and where. If it is latex you require, you would do well to search just aside Blue Badger Gate or the Yellow Serpent Gate. Seek out the mature trees that stand in those areas and then put your hatchet to use. I wish you well. Let's see. Triangulate. I see. Mm. Okay. Oh, on the mini map, I think. I can expand it. You see. As many as 8 different types of items can be found on a simple gathering point. Begin gathering by selecting an item from the list that appears on the target. Your chance of successfully obtaining the selected item are displayed as a percentage to the right of its icon. Gear with a high gathering rate will improve these chances, but only if your class level is at or above the item level. Also displayed to the right of the item icon. An item's position on the list is determined by its type. For example, branches are always found in the 3rd slot. Knowing which types of items are located, which slots will help you when coming across new types of mature trees. Okay. Elegant snail is the most likely. Oh, how many did I... Oh, 10. Damn. Two more. Mm. Oh, what's that? Purple. see. Okay. Convenient. I'm going the opposite way. This way. Who's even... How are they dying? What the fireworks? Nice. How's this a gathering effort? Lest you forget latex can be had just outside the beach. Ah, yes. Precisely 10 pots of latex, just as I instructed. Done well. Latex is easy to find and equally easy to harvest. As such, collecting this stuff is an ideal task for young botanists who are living their way around a hatchet. Yet, know that being able to swing said tool does not make you a botanist. You must also possess the knowledge to locate the resources you seek. That will be all from me for the present. I urge you to keep honing your senses and skills as a botanist. Gather near and far and learn from your experiences. I look forward to seeing you again when you have become better acquainted with your trade. Till then, I bid you happy gathering. Yippee! I never remember what the inn is called. the roost, right? Where the heck is the roost? Oh, there it is. I found it. Look, it's so big. They're all the wrong color. I'd have to dye it, but I'll do that later. Oh, I probably didn't add it, did I? Oh. That's weird. I could have sworn I bought another skirt thing. What the heck? Oh well, I'll look into that another time. Hi! No problem, feel free to work. I appreciate you coming by. I hope you're doing okay despite the circumstances. I keep forgetting that they're small. Maybe they're not here. Sorry. Greetings, Science. The commander told me to expect you. Shall I show you in?
I'm sorry to drag you halfway across the realm, but when Maxima mentioned Alphino, I thought you'd want to hear the news in person.
Ah, we meet again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphino?
Uh-oh.
Never fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
Yippee.
You assume?
No, she's...
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events. Our troubles began not long after we departed Doma. While crossing the burn, we were fired upon by the Emperor's personal guard and forced to make an emergency landing. As we stumbled from the wreckage, our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party, a band of mercenaries whose leader claimed to pursue a vendetta against the Ascians. This Shadow Hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety. Upon arriving back in civilization, I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphino, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring to continue his investigation into the Ascian threat.
Well, at least he's not lying in a heap in the burn. Tell us more about these Ascian hunters. Who are they? And is Alphino still with them?
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Ascians, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them.
Yeah, I'm so curious.
They would not even reveal their next destination. But Master Alphino asked to accompany them all the same. Since parting company with your brother, we've been engaged in a game of cat and mouse with the Emperor's Guard. We made our way through province after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went, until we finally arrived here in Alamigo. I cannot thank Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
I'm not inclined to turn away refugees, no matter which land they call home. And if they can tell me how things lie in Garlemald, all the better.
On that subject, there is much I would tell you. During the course of our journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single night. It would seem my former comrades grew tired of putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details were sparse, but the rumor alone was enough to dampen the flames of rebellion. I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn from their designated provinces and begun marching westward. It is my assessment that the Empire's forces are mobilizing for a large-scale military engagement.
Westward? You mean they're getting ready to invade Alamigo?
We knew this was coming, but not that it would be so soon.
We've barely even begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
No, they won't. Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those border fortifications. Prepare to meet the Imperials head on!
Uh-oh.
No matter how quickly we act, we still want for time. When the enemy comes into view, our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander, and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Would you and Alisaie head to Doma and let Lord Hien know about this? I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphinaud too.
Consider it done. We'll send word when...
Oh boy, not again. These guys, I swear to God.
Sorrow must be changed.
What the heck?
Ahead looms a calamity. Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates.
You heard it too.
Mind torture from mind torture, just for him to speak in riddles.
Well, at least we're both still standing.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought we'd lost you for a moment there. Why does this keep happening?
I wish I knew. Nothing we've tried has brought us any closer to an answer. We'll keep working on it. But first, we need to go and see Lord Hien.
Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm good too. I went to something of a lecture earlier. It was nice. Did some stuff today. So Alpha is safe for the present at least. Now all we need to worry about is a full-scale Imperial invasion. I'm actually glad Luis tasked us with visiting Lord Hien. Better to be dashing from place to place than sitting around stewing over things we can't change. To the Enclave. Okay, before I go in here, I should BRB for a quick second, a water break, and to get the pre-roll off. So I'll be back just a couple minutes. Okay, BRB. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I don't know if hope everything's good. Okay. I see you have tidings for Lord Hien. May I show you in? Greetings, my friends. I was just discussing future endeavors of the members of our newly formed alliance. Sirin is here, and that guy, I forgot his name. The coalition of the Confederacy you already know, and it was your own strength of arms that won us the cooperation of the Steppe tribes. We have also been joined by our neighbors from Nangsha. Oh my gosh, I want to see that, guys. And the indomitable citizens of Damaska. What is it? But the scattered nature of the latter's resistance will somewhat delay their official induction. These proud peoples have united under a single purpose, to stand against the tyranny of the Garlean Empire. I'm glad to see your alliance is coming together so swiftly. As things stand, I fear we shall soon have need of your strength. I thank you for bringing me news of Alphino. His fate is never far from my thoughts, and not only because he is our emissary. As for this sudden deployment of Imperial forces, I agree that Alamiga would be wise to shore up its borders with all haste. Every report we receive from our Shinobi indicates a massing of troops in the western provinces. It seems all but certain that the Empire is poised to bring its fists down upon Eorzea. And I would help deflect that blow, but I cannot risk sending reinforcements just yet. It will remain vulnerable to airborne assaults until our wall on the burn is in place. The all-important elegant energy barrier. The energy barrier, yes. I thought to call it something more auspicious. A name drawn from the four lords of legend, perhaps. Sirius, Aegis? Or some such. What is a thought? The Admark's engineers report that they have finished calibrating the generators and are ready to proceed to the testing stage. Have you time to attend the first test? We've seen the field which protected Azislaw firsthand, and I would be interested to hear how you think ours compares. I will come too if you don't mind. Though I am no Y'shtola, I may be able to offer some insight. Of course. Time being of the essence, it would be best if you made directly for the burn. Yukari, I leave you and Hakro to bring the war council to a close. Understood. Your mounts are saddled and ready, my lord. Where are the storms? We'll cross the burn by Yule and Falcon as before. Join me at the overlook near the House of the Fierce. Give the word and you're ready to take lane.
It seems the engineers have matters well in hand. Should the barrier work as we intend, Doma will be free to reinforce her allies in Alamigo without fear of weakening her own borders. Honored friends, the time has come to put your hard work to the test. Start the generator.
Node 1 is operational. Nodes 2 to 8 are reporting similar energy levels. The barrier is forming. $1,000 yards, 2,000, 3,000. Expansion remains smooth. No fluctuations detected. Target altitude reached. The barrier is holding steady at 5,000 yards. We've done it.
Yay! Uh-oh.
Is that an Imperial airship? Of all the rotten timing.
But this is a gift, Mistress Alize. They can test our new wall for us. Seems solid enough, though I was hoping for a fireball.
Who's in there? I wish. Oh, never mind. Wait, what the heck happened to Alphino?
By the gods, it's Alphino. What are you? Let me go! He has my brother!
Lower the barrier!
Be at ease, girl. The lad is not dead, merely locked in slumber.
Did he hear that? Did he get that voice too? I'd assume he did, as he's a scion. It's like,
No, not him too.
oh, poor Alice.
We could identify no cause and found no remedy. Thus I sought to return him to Doma, and into the arms of Lord Hien himself, it would seem. It is a day for fated reunions. Would you not agree, adventurer? Or should I address you as the Warrior of Light?
Wait. Wait, I don't know. What the heck? My gosh, my memories. Freaking absolute shit. Hang on. Oh, they're the same people. Oh no, I do remember him. I just didn't remember that was his nickname.
Gaius van Baelsar,
I forgot
the
that
Black
part.
Wolf. That was the title I was given. One I have long since relinquished.
Wait. Huh? What do you mean I thought he killed him. He was wearing all his mask, you know? Like a treasure. What the heck? Such devastation. Yeah, I should have freaking. Maybe I just blocked it out of my head, man. I just had to listen to you so many times to get those tones. What the heck? Why the heck is he? Okay. Because of a friend's statement, I was thinking he was alive, but not like this. This is a bit shocking. What the heck? Long since for Link. It sounds like it's been that long, buddy. Don't make me. I'm not gonna forgive you all of a sudden. What the heck happened to you?
Stand down. The legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion died in Castrum Meridianum. I am no more than Gaius Baelsar, a man without rank or allegiance.
Okay, but you still did all that stuff, you know? God damn it. Alright, I have to figure out how to eat a Moogle. Figure out how to do that. I don't know.
Impossible. There's no way you could have survived.
After how many times I killed
unfolded?
you? I killed you so many times. Why? My powers are useless.
How I was deceived by La Habrea. How I was convinced that reviving the Ultima weapon would allow me to bring peace to Eorzea. The Ascian used me, as he used so many others, all to further the restoration of his wretched god. Yet even with the might of Alec at my command, you bested me. And as the Praetorium went up in flames, I was content to burn along with it. For a moment at least.
Such
a moment of folly. To surrender my life thus would have been to betray all who died for my cause. It was for them that I dragged myself free of the rubble and swore vengeance on the Ascians.
What the heck? Come on.
The Black Wolf has shed his pelt, never to return to Garlemald or her legions. I live now only to exact revenge.
Oh no, he's. You think it's like some Emperor Palpatine of that outfit, and then you look freaking. He's cool, kind of. I'm annoyed.
My principal quarry was to be La Habrea, whom I gather you have since ushered onto oblivion. But so many more remain. long as their kind lurked in the shadows, laboring to sow chaos throughout our world. I would see each and every one dragged into the light and put to the sword. Are the Scions not of like mind?
In this single
Begrudgingly,
respect,
yes.
perhaps.
Then I shall continue the partnership the boy began, and share what intelligence I have acquired. Among the Ascians, the Black-masked ilk are subordinate to those who wear red. This you already know. Yet among the red there exists a hierarchy. Those set adrift with the shards clearly stand below those still joined to the source. Nabriales, who once dared to intrude upon the Rising Stones, belonged to the former group, and while he was indeed a dangerous foe, his powers were inconsequential next to the paragons of the Source. The first was La Hebrea, who plagues us no more. There is also the white-robed Elidibus, and the elusive Emmet Selk, about whom little is known.
I know that name. What, you're telling me that
We have
everyone's a fan
files
of the
on La
freaking...
Hebrea and Elidibus,
He's
but
a
I
stupid
believe
shadow
this
guy.
Emmet Selk is new to us.
This Ben Fravet's a little stupid shadow guy.
As I assume my brother told you, we have evidence to suggest that an Ascian now walks in the body of the Crown Prince. Have you identified this interloper?
So we know that the grandfather Solus is one too. I'm assuming that is Emmett because it's a good guess, but also when I looked up Solus's name, I didn't get explicitly. Well, I just saw an association. I mean, let's go. Yeah. But who knows?
Elidibus seems the most likely culprit.
Oh,
As
yeah.
emissary, it is his role to maintain the equilibrium between darkness and light.
See, when you put it like that, it seems like not such a bad, not such a bad thing, right? Hang on, one second. But they're like they're all chaotic and like they're freaking. Are they evil or not? What the heck? It's just so complicated. Freaking stupid.
Your many deeds in Hydaelyn's name have upset the balance, and I believe he seeks to restore it by throwing his considerable power behind the Empire. As a leader of the Ascians, he is one of our primary targets.
Sorry, I almost hit my broke my freaking. My powers are useless. Everyone I fight never dies. I'm nothing but a pawn. And here I sit having to freaking become friends with guys and the other one who always is trying to piss off Sid. I forgot his name. Freaking Xenos, forgot all these. What should I do? Should I make like a Moogle cookie or do you think it should be like an ice cream bowl? Many options. What is he saying? How many dudes in... I killed him so many times. Your many deeds in Hydaelyn's name have upset the balance, and I believe he seeks to restore. Go both. Sure. Let's do it, yeah. I'll have to figure out how to make that a stream. God. I don't know. Your many deeds in Hydaelyn's name have upset the balance, and I believe he seeks to restore it by throwing his considerable power behind the Empire. As the leader of the Ascians, he's one of the primary targets. Okay, but when you put it like this, like balance, whatever balance, that's like a good thing, no? But like clearly they're not doing a good thing. What the heck?
It was on the trail of this very prey that the boy and I came across the scene of a failed uprising. In the absence of a single Garlean casualty, we inspected the bodies of the rebels, and the lack of any external injury drew my immediate attention. They had been slain by Black Rose, an alchemical invention of the Imperial Army. When I had served as legatus, I ordered its production halted and all stockpiles destroyed. Toxic gas is not a tool of conquest, but of extermination.
I hate that you have principles. God. How many times did I have to freaking fight you? Why can't you just be mean and annoying? Well, you are annoying, but... That makes sense. That's why he, knew about it, I guess. He was really, really in there. Not just a random Garlean.
This must be the new weapon Maxima warned us about. Something deadly enough to sweep away all resistance in a matter of hours. Gods. You don't think they're planning to use this in Alamigo, do you?
Put your fears to rest. We infiltrated the production facility and destroyed all existing stores of the chemical along with the plant itself. Even should they rebuild the operation, they will not soon manufacture another batch.
Thanks, I guess.
Regardless, I would draw your attention to a directive we discovered in the plant's records. The document was marked with a recent date and authorized with the signature of one Zeno Ciegalvus.
Yeah.
A dead man signing the death warrant for thousands. 'Tis bad comedy.
But the tale does not end there. Within that same facility was a chamber filled with devices of elegant design. Cloning technology, we realized. And what should we find in each and every incubator? But a young Emperor Solus.
Nestiva.
All of which prompts the question, were the Ascians responsible for these abominations, or was it the will of the Emperor? I must know which hand guides the Empire. Though I have given up my rank, I am yet a son of Garlemald, and I will fight for the future of my homeland. It is time I return to the hunting of shadows. We should focus on our common foe. To reopen old quarrels now would serve no purpose.
You saved my brother's life, so I'm willing to let sleeping dogs lie. But in truth, it's not my decision to make.
Oh, I'm mad that I like it. Stupid. Yeah, we'll settle this another time, buddy. Stupid.
There was a time when I scorned those who placed their faith in false gods, even as I, in my blinkered conviction, place mine in Ascian promises. Unlike yours, my strength of will and my restraint was found wanting. We shall meet again, warrior of light.
So that was the infamous Black Wolf. An unexpected ally, to say the least. Well, I am content to leave the fine-tuning of the barrier to cleverer minds. Let us bid our friends from the Ironworks farewell, and see what can be done for Alphinaud back in Dorma.
Alphinaud is safely ensconced in a private chamber. My finest healer is examining him as I speak. I've spoken with the physician. There was no outward signs of illness. Alphinaud is lost in a sleep from which he cannot be awoken, just like the others. It seems that even the lands of the Empire were not far enough away to escape that cursed voice. I share your frustration, Alice, I do, but Alphinaud has returned to us alive and otherwise unharmed. All that remains is to find the means to wake him. Until then, you can but fulfill your duties as a scion, yours and your brother's both. You're right, of course. There are arrangements to be made, and little time to make them. To business then, my lord. Now that we know Sirius works as intended, can we expect reinforcements for Ala Mhigo? We most certainly can. As promised, we will send ships to bolster our allies in the Eorzea without delay. Pray be aware, however, that they'll not arrive without delay. Save for some few who boast teleportation magics, the bulk of our force must be transported by sea, a lengthy voyage for which the smaller vessels favored by Confederacy are ill-equipped. Accordingly, I mean to enlist the assistance of Eastern Aldernod Trading Company in finding suitable ships. As for navigating the distances in question, we are in the happy position of being able to call upon those who plotted the course of my people's exodus to Eorzea. Beyond the procurement of ships, I think it unlikely that our East Aldernod friends will consent to any involvement in military operations. But I am certain that they will afford Alphinaud a berth aboard one of their vessels. I shall have a Chirurgeon accompany him every elm of the way to Rising Stones. You have my thanks, Lord Ian. Eukaria will go on ahead with our friends to Ala Mhigo, enlist all those capable of teleportation, and put them at the disposal of the Eorzean Alliance as soon as possible. They'll form the vanguard. Yes, my lord. This is exactly what we'd hoped for. At least then the Alliance leaders will be glad indeed to welcome the combined strength from the East. Uh-oh. At the Black Rose chemical plant. No! They put it off, had like secret stockpiles or something. What are they planning? What are they doing? I don't trust these guys. Obviously. I didn't need to see that.
Our supplies of Black Rose have been ruined, but the new plant is already under construction. We should have the first batch ready in time for the offensive, Your Radiance.
How?
See that you do.
God, you psychos. Why? Varys? You don't have the same aspirations as the Ascians, so how is your goal? Are you stupid? Are they blackmailing you or something?
Ah, yes, the
Oh, the
infamous
Steva is
Black
back.
Rose. If I recall correctly, Gaius did not much care for the invention. A ruthless and indiscriminate weapon indeed, this airborne poison. It seems you are capable of making decisions worthy of your bloodline.
With no gift for sorcery, we Garleans must look to Magitech to even the odds. If it spares the needless deaths of our soldiers and serves the cause of this empire, there is no method I would not employ.
How very noble of you.
Truly, though, I must commend you for embracing your role as Emperor. You play the part of the determined ruler well. Sometimes even I catch myself believing.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
A silent agent of
Okay,
death.
never mind. I was reading too much into it.
Now that I think on it, Black Rose may well possess the perfect aspect.
Hmm.
Slowly but surely, the deluge of light has worked upon the ether here in the source, and the gas should be most susceptible to its influence.
Going to look for a bit. No problem. Deluge of light worked in source. Gas should be used.
Well, I shall leave you to your
this guy
own
cooking?
devices. Go forth and bloody the land with your grand and glorious war.
Okay. What is the,
Well,
the
you
like
do
little
what,
skip in his step is
precisely?
crazy. He's so
Need you ask? I will be doing what all Ascians do.
I am well aware that your kind exists only to usher in the next calamity. But you seem oblivious to the harm your singular agenda causes to the Empire.
I just think he doesn't care.
You cannot have forgotten the events which followed your mortal demise. Our homeland was plunged into civil war for your failure to name a successor. The edifice you so carefully constructed was but a hair's breadth from collapse.
Are you truly so naive?
Oh my god, this guy.
You thought me oblivious to the consequences of a departure so painstakingly timed?
It was by design?
He's so.
Well, of course it
It's gonna get an
was.
aneurysm from
Though
this
I
guy.
will admit the resulting panic exceeded even my wildest expectations. But how can you be surprised? Throwing the world into disarray was the very purpose for which this nation was, as you say, so carefully constructed. Now, if you have no further questions, I must be on my way. Since we may not meet again in this lifetime, it would be remiss of me not to offer a word or two of gratitude. I really must
this
thank you
lifetime?
for this surplus of vessels.
Oh.
I can mold any host into my own image, but having bodies tailor-made for me in this fashion is so much less tiresome.
What the heck?
You dabbled in Allagan cloning techniques, yes? It certainly is a compelling, not to mention entertaining, field of research. And of all the options available, you chose the founding father on whom to experiment. You have a twisted streak to you, Varus, like grandsire, like grandson, hey? If events play out as planned, this will become something of a family enterprise. You will be the capstone of this world, I the anchor and shard, and together we will give the lie to this star's fraudulent existence.
The anchor and the shard. Oh. Oh my god, this guy. Well, at least he's having fun. So. Hello. How are you? I'm doing good. Just tired. I get that. You know, I just had breakfast. Sometimes if I eat in the morning, I feel more tired after it. Maybe it depends on what you eat. I don't know. You must now leave to convene with Eorze's leaders. There may be some time before I return to Doma. Having a lazy day. Those are nice to have every so often. Akira, I leave you in command. Lord. I shall assemble an advance party of all haste and join you in Alamigo Fortcliff. I've just received word from Lise. The Alliance has established a base camp near Alamigo's northeastern border. Once we've arrived in the locks, we're to report to a resistance officer stationed in Porta Praetoria who will point us in the right direction. Let's not keep them waiting. Parley on the front lines. Oh boy, that's not gonna work. It's so over. We're freaking dead. Our friends haven't even woken up yet. I don't even know who's talking to us still. What the heck? Okay, we went to Porta Praetoria. I want to like think of theories or something, but I don't know. I don't want to sound stupid. What the heck is going on? Okay, so there's, let me see if I remember everything. There's like a source of something, and then there's like, so but shards, and then and light dark. What the randomly came over? I went to my keyboard and left. What the heck? That's so weird. Did he just... Was he just trying to be random or get your attention or something, or did he need a... Pieces can be sold as... Yeah, bro. wasn't necessary. They're right there. Okay, so there's a source of something, and there's shards, but the shards are of light, right? Is there shards of dark too? Because they need, okay, so they need like a balance of it, right? But then the freaking, how does it work? But But the Ascians, do they just want to keep balance, or do they just want it to be all dark? Or maybe it depends on who you're... what Ascian? And then also, like, why do they care so... why... And then who's the person we're talking to? Is it like the Door King or something? Like the Echo, like with the light, you know, with Notman Heidelin? Is that who's... is that... I forgot his name. Is that who's talking to us, or is it something else? And then also, like, okay, I don't know. I give up. He's bad at the messages. Oh no. You must be the Scion party I was told to look out for. If you follow me, I'll take you directly to Alliance headquarters.
Welcome back, you two. Greetings, Lord Hien. Glad you could join us.
The thing that confuses me a little bit, or maybe not confuse me, but as we've discovered with the whole Warrior of Darkness arc, right? It's obviously bad if the planet goes in one way or another. But I'm the Warrior of Light, and then the Ascians are worshipping the god of darkness or whatever, but then they claim to care about the balance, but then they worship that guy, but I guess it's because they're just playing the role. So am I just playing my role? So I'm just playing my role because we have to both play our roles, but like, neither of us are actually good or bad. What?
Glad
a nice ring to it.
I would have come sooner, while our own defense is not in question, but I am pleased to report that our soldiers are assembling for deployment to Alamigo as we speak.
Wait, but then they also talk about restoring to the planet to its rightful state. And then do I have a false memory, or was there something about like unite, like the shards, like not being shards, like any or something like that? So they want to like put it together so that we don't have to worry about fighting the balance of it, or why is it broken up in the first place? Is it a Hirsch? Oh, the God of Darkness? I don't know. I can't assume they'd be mentally stable as a God of Darkness. However, they appear to have a masculine name. Sounding name. Is this all just Evangelion? You know what I mean? Is everything just Evangelion? Like, do they want do they want to like unite everything together again so we don't have to like be doing this like light versus dark stuff? But then if you unite everything, then we're not humans anymore, right? Like there's not like a that's kind of like the conception of what am I saying? Like Darkness from Konosuba. I have no idea. I've only seen one episode of Konosuba, and it was just them fighting a lady in the water, and everyone being very excited about the girls being in bikinis.
We're grateful for your support. Thanks to the efforts of our allies, it won't be long before we've established defensive positions on this front as well.
We have some good news too. Alphino has come back to us. As for the bad news,
so Alphino won't wake up. Gaius van Baelsar is alive and hunting Ascians, and the Empire is planning to poison us all with toxic gas. Does that sound about right?
She's the most masochistic degen pervert I've ever seen. The second most, tell me. Who's the first most? The worst part is I've been hunting Ascians and I was playing the voice of Solid. Yep.
Ordinarily, any one of those things would have left me in shock. But the way things have been lately, it's all starting to seem pretty normal. Getting back to your report, are we sure this Black Rose is the weapon Maxima was talking about?
It's just one of your IRL idiots. She was like competition? Oh my god. No. Getting back to your prior,
It fits the description. And it seems we have Alphino to thank for sparing us an early demonstration of its effectiveness. I have a feeling this won't be the last time his bravery in the Empire will serve us here in Eorzea. The threat of an unknown weapon has had us all on edge. But now that we know what we're dealing with, we can take steps to defend against it.
Sorry, I had to BRB for a second. Her dating history is been as well for like 7 different shatters. Oh
no. As for Gaius, I'm not sure what to think. Am I happy he's alive? Not in the slightest. Am I happy he's hunting Ascians? Aye, I'd have to say I am.
Oh, speaking of Garleans you didn't expect to see, we have a tale of our own, as it happens. When we sent envoys to the Imperial Army to request talks, they returned with the message that Varissos Galvus would be attending.
The Emperor himself. Well, Varus did sanction the Popularis peace mission. But knowing that an Ascian walks in his son's skin, I do not see how we can trust him or anyone from that nest of vipers.
You absolutely cannot trust anyone.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations regardless, if only to give ourselves more time to prepare. We do, however, require your cooperation.
So you're gonna ask your boyfriend? I go, oh my gosh.
Right. Yes. So, as a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions be present. There'll be a representative from each Alliance nation, of course, but I'm afraid we have to ask that you come along too.
Suspicious. Suspicious.
Gods, Lise. You know how much I hate politics. But then, what choice do I have? Alphino and the others aren't going to do it.
Wait, I'm a member of the Scions. Let me at them. I don't trust them. They're gonna like kill you or something.
Very well. I shall attend as the Scion's representative.
I'm scared for her. Working. Okay, no problem. Good
In
luck
case
with your
you're
work.
wondering why I didn't ask you,
Thanks for stopping
the
by.
Empire also requested the presence of Eorzea's champion.
Oh, never mind. There we go. Okay, it's right. No politics either. I'll be there.
That's settled then. We don't know what Varys means to bring to the table, or why he wants you there, but having you close at hand will make all the difference.
I'm suspicious.
The meeting will take place on the border. Anticipating an early assault, we mean to position the bulk of our forces nearby.
The Alliance leaders should already be on their way. Once you're ready, we can head out and join them.
Sorry. Cat sabotage. Gosh. Oh, I can't read that, never mind. I gotta learn. Well, I don't suppose it's polite to keep... Oh, man. What do they have up their sleeve? What do they have up their sleeve? Keto, you gotta move out of the way. There's so many places for you to go that aren't there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. There you go. I don't suppose it's polite to keep an emperor waiting too long, shall we? Well, I don't suppose it's polite for a freaking emperor to want to kill me either. You can wait. Oh boy. Gosh, the Garleans and their millennial grayish. You know, just because you're the evil empire doesn't mean you have to play the part so well aesthetically. Add a little color to the room, you know? You already have a flair for the dramatic and personality.
Esteemed representatives of the Eorzean Alliance. On behalf of the Garlean Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today. As this parley was convened at your request, I invite you to speak first.
Very well, Your Radiance.
Nanimo, get out of here.
I, Nanimo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, should be pleased to oblige you.
You're so brave.
As recent events in
Get out of here.
Amigo and Doma have made plain, the subjugation and exploitation of neighboring nations is not a sustainable policy.
You're so right, but oh my god. I do not want you anywhere near this freak. Look at him. Get her out. Get her like 10 bazillion miles away from this guy. I don't like that he's even perceiving her.
Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us. But you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom. Though it may not be in our lifetime, there will be another revolution, another war, and the cycle will continue.
And if he cared about that, which maybe he does, then that's an appealing thing. However, to the Ascians, that's like exactly what they want. Does he even
Doma
have
has
the ability
entered
to
into
break
a
away from them?
concord with the nations of Eorzea, a partnership wherein we recognize one another as equals. Garlemald could be afforded similar treatment. You need only set aside your ambitions and join us in paving a path towards peace.
You will not win me over with sophistry, Your Grace.
Okay, I don't understand what your motivations are.
As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated.
Yeah, but because of the people you're working with, the freaking shadow people, they're making it worse. And also, there's definitely a path for peace with, with them. You're making it worse, though. Nothing's gotten better under your freaking purview. Stupid.
Divided, you sow this fertile soil with the seeds of your differences and reap
I don't
naught
like you any
but
better.
discord and chaos for your trouble. Eorzea must be united under one leader, one purpose. I would offer you both and bring an end to your strife.
With all due respect, Your Radiance, the only thing that you offered the people of Ala Mhigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of Doma can also attest to the meager arms of Imperial rule. There is no purpose to be found in a life of oppression, each day more uncertain than the last.
Our people are willing to die for their freedom. A great many already have, and countless more will, if we don't put an end to this madness here and now.
We brought order and stability to your lives. This madness and
Are you
bloodshed is of
dumb?
your own making. You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
People would get beaten up for not giving enough frickin' bread to the bread guy who patrolled the area with Garlean or some. What do you mean?
Peace.
They got exploited
Order.
at every turn.
You kill
Mr.
our peoples,
Yeah.
despoil our lands, take everything that is ours. And what? You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
Bread to the bread guy. I should have just let Rogon talk. He can speak better than I can. What the hell? Oh, my freaking stinky ads are on again. Hang on. After this
expect
cutscene,
you
we have to.
weigh the costs. To recognize that countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a greater good, and to not squander all we have achieved in a fit of petulance.
Fit of petulance. This guy is so dumb. And yet he has the nerve to act like everyone else is a child.
Your Radiance. I fear I can personally attest to the dangers of pursuing one's vision with such righteous fervor. For 1,000 years, the Holy See of Ishgard waged war with dragons. A 1,000 years of sacrifice, of sorrow and hate, in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe alike. Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned. Yet we have chosen to raise ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise. You speak of peace, yet use war to achieve it. Your father would not have bothered to obscure his intent with honeyed words. He understood that strength is all that matters in the end. Without his clarity of vision, I can but wonder what will become of Ishgard and her people. There was a time when Garlemald too lacked a leader of conviction. Weak and unable to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north. Were it not for the discovery of Ceruleum and the subsequent development of Magitech, we might never have gained the power to take back that which was rightfully ours.
You speak as if your people were the first to have been driven from their homes. Limsa Lominsa was built by wayward souls in search of a place to call their own. On the shores of Vilbrand we found it, and from those humble beginnings did we grow and flourish. And all without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
So saith the pirate. Am I to believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you? That you did not drive them out like rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateers? I will concede that after centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. And those who till stolen soil have no right to object when cast out in turn.
Your uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal. They too lament circumstances which they themselves perpetuate. Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with open arms. Indeed, some few have done just that, and now receive of the Twelves Woods bounty. Would that your people might learn from their example.
You dare compare us to the Birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation?
I came here in the hope of finding some speck of common ground, but I see now these discussions will accomplish nothing.
You're the one, the compromising one. What the heck?
Despite what you people may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown the other.
Wait! I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the missteps which brought us here. Please, if you truly consider violence a last resort, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
As Mistress Alisaie says, we did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future. Emperor Varys, may I suggest a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
Very well. I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
Phew. Is this really not my forte? Oh, I forgot. Stupid thingies. Hang on. BRB, I have to run the thingy so that they turn pre-roll off. Okay, be back soon. Okay, back now. After his Radiance's little performance, it was all I could do not to swear at him. Honestly, I honestly don't know how I ended up playing the mediator. I just asked myself what Alphinaud would have done, tried my best to do the same, and by some miracle it worked. But there really is no common ground to be found with that man, nor do I think he looked for any. So the question becomes, what did he come here to do? Because he may be certain it wasn't to make peace. Whatever it is, I can't make it out. Not yet, at least. We do have little time before the parley is due to reconvene. So why not try consulting our illustrious leaders? Mayhap they have some insight to share. Wait. must say one thing for this Varus, he is well versed in the Eorzean history. His interest in our affairs is that of a beast in its prey. A conqueror would know its enemies. All should know their enemies, yet there is much and more we do not know of the Empire. You would have me ask the Emperor himself. Well, mayhap there is some wisdom in that. If we can scare the storm of his displeasure, we may yet come to we may yet come to our answers, even if it does mean sailing close to the wind. Not a more. 12 have mercy. 12 have mercy. But for Lord Alizé timely written to God. But for Lord Alizé's timely interjection, we might well have come to blows at the negotiating table. Not that Emperor Varus left us a great many options. Is unconditional surrender all he will accept, do you think? Ere he arrived, I'd have said yes. But having heard him speak, I cannot help but think he came with some other end in mind. Exactly. He's building up to something, I know it. Oh, but it could be something terrible. What if it's just like... What if he's... gosh. I'm worried. Now then, should we approach the rest of the parley? Have you anything to say, Warrior of Light? Oh, I feel like we should bring up Xenos or the Ascians, no? No. You believe he is more apt to reveal the truth if we put him at ease? Mayhap you are right. Thank you. That could go very wrong. We'll see. This parley was never like to bring peace, but I had hoped to learn something of Emperor Varus' relationship with the Ascians. As had we all. Yet if he is in league with them, he is not like to volunteer the fact. And if he is not, how much weaker would his position seem for their presence? If we are to approach that particular subject, we will need to be subtle. Would that I knew more of the man? If you would indulge me. Lord Hien, you received an imperial education, did you not? Is it true that the Emperor's will is considered absolute? There is no higher authority in all of Garlemald, nor else in the heavens. Come to that. Veneration of the gods is forbidden, the only worship permitted being that of His Radiance's own person. I share your disdain for their hypocrisy. Even as they denigrate the idea of faith, they revere their leader with a fervor others reserve for the divine. 'Tis a flaw common to much of the doctrine they fed us. Logical on the surface, perhaps, but contradictory upon closer inspection or examination. I wonder if a discussion of the various discrepancies might prompt Varus to reveal something? Maybe. You've spoken of everyone, then? Good, now all that remains is to await the pleasure of the Emperor, and hope we fare better at the second attempt. We'll see how this goes.
Now then, who would have the floor?
Before we resume, I wish to offer you an apology. After you graciously accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice, we have done naught but rebuke you at every opportunity. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
Ew. I get what she's doing, but ew.
I'll admit your familiarity with our affair surprised me, and served to remind me how little I know of yours.
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
If I may, the answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat Icons posed to the world, Solus Zos Galvus decreed that they were to be eradicated. To this end, he began a campaign to unite all lands under the Garlean banner. Or so we were taught. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the Baron said to have been laid waste by Icons, after conquering all the lands that lay between. What is more, I am quite certain the practice of summoning was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
When you put it like that, it all starts to sound like an excuse, doesn't it? But to distract from what? Why are you really waging this war?
That might be a little forward. Oh boy, that's so ominous. What the heck?
Finally, you ask the right question.
Okay.
I can but hope you heed mine answer and at last accept the righteousness of our cause.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once was, the way it was always meant to be.
What? Isn't that what the Ascians say?
In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more.
Yeah, gosh. Be more explicit.
No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences.
Everything's Evangelion, man.
There will be but one race, a perfect race, as we were when time began.
Huh? Well, that's very
What in Lorca's
genocidal,
name are you
Maxing.
talking about?
God, you should never say that. That is very genocidal of you.
I am talking about the origins of this star, of the source
Oh.
and its 13 reflections.
Well, here we go.
At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfections.
Yeah, that's like what it means to be live. I can't imagine there was something before that. When there would just been nothingness.
That is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred, why he wages war, why he kills his brother. You all in your own way have proven as much today. The peace you seek is but a fleeting solution to a fundamental problem. One which calls for more drastic measures. To bring about everlasting peace, our worlds must be rejoined. That is the goal the Empire would see realized. The glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
A rejoining of worlds.
What kind of mankind even is like the same with no differences? Wouldn't that just not be a mankind? What is this guy waffling about?
The source and its reflections before.
Did you?
Are these not the self-same desires as the Ascians?
Mm-hmm.
Emperor Varys, do not trust in their words. They will lead you to your doom. My father thought to use them, but in the end he succumbed to their temptations. He embraced summoning like so many other pawns before him. Do not tell us you mean to do the same.
To be a pawn, free from the burden of choice, would be a blessing.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
But I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Garlean Empire was built by the hand of an Ascian.
What?
Yes. My grandsire, the former Emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire? Would you condemn me for this alliance? For bowing to the will of these shadowy masters when the prize is true and lasting peace?
But I do think that it's a okay. Well, just go with that.
I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence.
There's no such thing. What are you talking about? There's no such thing as that.
Imagine a world united. One perfect race beneath a single standard.
Sounds boring as hell, weirdo.
An army before whose might these servants of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs. We would be the masters of our own fate.
You would have no fate.
I bid
You
you
just
join me.
become nothing.
Not as subjects of Garlemald, but of a new nation. And together we shall win freedom for ourselves and generations yet unborn.
This guy acts like... Oh, what the heck?
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left.
Do you truly imagine we would aid you in your bloodletting?
It is unthinkable, unconscionable.
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together, that we might take fate into our own hands.
Slaughtered by who? What are you?
Into your hands, perhaps. But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
To the Ascians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them until we have been made whole once more.
Huh? Wait, so he's like against the... This is his way of being against the Ascians. Wait, what the heck? Hang on. Tiny moon. But... Oh, so you mean slaughtered by the Ascians? That doesn't mean.
Are these
Taking
truly
fate
the
from
words
them.
of Garlemald's ruler? The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varys, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another. While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation. that the protector of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible. Such a man is not fit to govern.
Oh my gosh, Nanamo.
And you, warrior of light, would you refuse me as well?
What do you think?
It would seem the Alliance is of one mind on this matter.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me.
Maybe because you're stupid.
Though I suppose I have only myself to
understand.
blame for expecting more from savages.
Oh my gosh.
This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting. It will not be at the negotiating table.
I'm gonna kill you so many times and you better not come back. You specifically better not come back. You better die. Oh, I'll be so upset. Well. I come back to find Doma's advance party ready and waiting for battle. So, as worrying as our little chat with the Emperor was, it did buy enough time for at least some of our allies to arrive. Case of war. Get Nanamo out of here.
I'm not sure what I was expecting from our meeting with the Emperor, but it wasn't that. Still, at least we know now what he's really after.
Aye, a future built on a mountain of bodies. I too want the Ascians dead, but not at any cost.
The last of the reinforcements from Doma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
If the Garleans come in force, we may not have much say in the matter, even with our combined strength.
We knew from the first that the odds would be against us. But if there is even the slightest chance of victory, we must do everything in our power to seize it.
We must seize it, full stop.
Here!
The two of you are to join an irregular unit and support the main host. I won't bother asking if you're minded to fight.
After coming this far, how could I not? And for once, there's no one around to countermand me. Not that they would. Not even my brother. But we all know who really make the difference. Ready to frighten some Garleans?
I wouldn't want to be on their side.
Hey, what do you mean filthy? You got a problem with me? You don't like Stormblood? You don't you got a problem or something? Read a book. You read a book. When's the last time you have, huh? Freaking. Oh. How do I edit it? God. I mean, yeah, that's what I thought. I have a, you know, maybe my memory could be better, but that doesn't actually casual. Yeah, one day you won't be able to say any of that. One day I'll beat your ass so much. In 10 years? Oh, well, get ready. In 10 years. You're not gonna be dead in 10 years. You're so dramatic. You're not that old. You're still brimming with the springtime of your youth. Oh, and surely if you're still alive, then because you'll be so old, you won't count it anymore as impressive, right? That's your back. Hey, I had back pain when I was in middle school. It doesn't really mean anything. Nah, I'll do it by... Maybe it's not. Maybe someone cursed you. Well, anyway, you won't have to wait 10 years. I'll accomplish that goal by certainly before I'm 30. My entire life is a curse? Yeah, oh my god, you're so much fun. I wouldn't want to be on their side. Okay. Oh, I didn't even freaking... Oh, YouTube didn't change. Well, whatever. Twitch is fine. Oh, what is happening in this game? I'm gonna dream about this game again tonight.
Might I ask you to accompany the Dorman contingent? They are
Occupying all my
strangers
thoughts.
here, and your presence would do much to raise their spirits.
Who the hell uses YouTube television, old people? That is... You'd think after the bashing you had yesterday, YouTube is very common with youth nowadays still. Probably one of the most used apps. You're one of those old people. I'm one of those youth that still play it. Copium. It's not copium. I'm so youthful. I'm so youthful that people don't even believe my age. They're surprised. They're like, oh, wow, is that really your ID? You sure it's not a fake one? Oh my. Yeah, I'll prove it to you one day. You'll see.
When our people stride out with you in their midst, I dare say the Eorzeans will feel an ilm taller themselves. High spirits have a way of spreading.
Let's try.
What I wouldn't give to join you. But my duties as field commander will not allow it. I'll leave the front lines in your capable hands.
You know they have. You're just saying.
Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come.
Yes, freaking Gaius has. Stupid, and he's a freaking likable and attractive. So mad. I killed him so many times. Such devastation I had to hear so many times. This motherfucker. And then he comes back and I like him kind of and I hate it. I'm so mad. Okay, that doesn't count. Wait, I didn't say hot. Okay, fine, sure. Wait, what do you mean? Is he... Because Twitter is, like, brain dead. And also, most of your... Oh my god. Also, most of your timeline is, like, animal pictures. Or freaking anime girl pictures. That's not reading. It's the opposite. Yeah, I know. You gotta open a book with a spine and read the words on a physical page, and then I'll count it. You like to rage, and you say I'm bad. God, that doesn't count because it's like bad reading. It's bad words. If I just read a bunch of jarbled nonsense on a page, I wouldn't count that as reading. I wouldn't be learning more. I wouldn't be growing my brain, my already very big brain. Oh, that doesn't influence me either. The rage bait doesn't influence me. I'm just so nonchalant and calm these days. You have no idea. I'm just so... I'm like a monk that's lived for 5,000 years. So stoic. The freaking snarls. Hey, I haven't read about that in a long time, and yes, you know, I do think it actually, I think it really does liberate my brain. Why are you exposing me like that? It's certainly more linguistically quality than whatever rage bait on Twitter there is. Some of that stuff is pretty well written, I must say. It's got some nice themes, plot devices, and thank you so much for this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for Bellsprout. Hang on, is the Gaia's take like a... Is that like a... That's not a hot take, right? There's no way. It pisses me off, though, because I don't want to like him. Frickin' stupid Emperor Palpatine wannabe with his stupid ass hat in all of his evil. And now he's like redeemable, and then he's like 60% for his forehead wasn't that big. And he was all like, "We'll meet again, warrior of light," or some freaking so annoying. It's fucking. It didn't look that big. I don't remember it being big. Doesn't like. I don't know. I think he kind of liked me. His tone kind of indicated that. I think he kind of likes the warrior light, you know. I think he appreciated being beat up like that.
May the crystal guide us to victory!
Now I have to eat a Moogle now, though, so that's great. That's freaking awesome. Also, the Soulless guy is such a diva. Even the way he walks, it's crazy.
Since the others couldn't be here, we'll have to fight twice as hard. If Alphinaud wakes to find the Imperials have won, I shall never hear the end of it. It's strange. I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started.
It's the only TV in your life. He really is such a... He's sure a fun villain. Gotta give him that. How do you think I should eat this Moogle? Should I, like, make a dessert on stream and eat it or something? What do I do?
I should be terrified. But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be all right.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of pressure. Thank you so much.
So
I mean, that's very
please.
sweet of you. But I'll try.
Don't you dare leave me alone.
But so, well, yeah, but like, he died in my mind. I killed him so many times. Or at least I thought I did. So many times! I think I deserve the Moogle. When I wrote that, I really just meant anyone that I
No
thought
matter
was
what
dead.
happens, we have to
You know what?
survive together.
Oh, for Gabu. Oh, by the way, Chicken's feathers changed more, and I fed him again until I got the right message this time, but I probably need to start it over because no, I don't want to eat a Moogle out of curiosity. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, but I do think trying to make one would be kind of fun. I might have to do it over because I only have a few left in the list that's supposed to get to pink, and it definitely is nowhere near pink, so... What time is it? Okay, I can probably do this. Well, I can do this dungeon. The Gimlet Dork. Wait, should I have? Now I feel like now I'm worrying that I'm going to mess up the continuity of the story. I don't want to interrupt somewhere that's like really interesting and only do it tomorrow. It's too late now. Well, no, I could leave, but what's your opinion? Should I save it for tomorrow? Is there gonna be like a bunch of stuff that happens? I mean, presumably there would be. Oh my god, this is crazy. Look at all this. Well, such devastation. Well, I wasn't expecting you to know every event that happens. I was just asking if you thought it'd be better to save it. Oh yeah, I'll just do it. I'll just save it. Also, you have said that you replayed this story like a many times, so I didn't know. I don't know what you remember or don't remember. There's some things that I remember from a long time ago and some things I don't. And also, like I said, you said you've played a lot before, like many times. And skipped everything? Okay, I didn't know. I'm just asking. I don't remember you saying the specifics. I just knew you played it. Wait, do you remember these? We're both allowed to forget things. It's okay. Also, it's okay if you don't know something. Just asking. Okay, well. No, because if I find out and then it's too late and then freaking It's already quite late, actually. It's almost 2. Okay, we'll freaking save it for tomorrow. Gosh. I'll save it for tomorrow. Where the heck am I? I need to know so I can get back here. Oh, I guess I can just use the duty finder. Never mind. I just forgot. I'm going to check on the chicken. Oh my god. You're very pale, chicken. You have your face though. So cute. Okay, it's in 3 hours. Okay, I will. I'll have to check tomorrow. Oh, yeah, okay, you're right. Let's see. Okay. No, nothing can be 6 sad. I'll go with this one then. Yippee! Okay, I am going to... We were talking about Minecraft yesterday and made me want to check into my world. I haven't gone back in a bit. I have a personal world to me. 1 second. I don't remember. I don't remember which thing it was. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Never mind, not this one. Maybe this one. Oh no, never mind. I remember now. Oh, no, it was this one. Oh, you're stupid. Yeah, I'm doing there. Yippee! There we go. Oh gosh. Oh, is it? Is it okay now? I was switching to Minecraft for a few minutes. Just haven't gone into it for a while. Is it still staticky? If it still is when I'm playing, let me know. Hopefully hopefully it was just temporary. Oh, what the fuck? There you go. Oh, Sprout. Where the heck is this? Where did Sprout go? Yeah, I think I actually professional. Where the heck am I? I don't even. Where'd I go? I don't get it. What's going? Hello? Where'd I go? Why is chat not? Okay, it must be like going over it. Hang on. I've played it before. I don't know why I suddenly had this problem. Let's see. Okay, order. Move up. Hello? And it's still not working. Freaking. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is not even centered. What the heck? What the heck? Why is it? Hang on. What the heck? That still looks weird, but oh well. And then friggin' Sprout, okay. Wait, how do I... There I am. Ugh, the heck? Okay, this thing is not... How do I... Put it in the middle? Center it, center it. Nope, wrong thing. What? It's still... What the heck? There's still a gap. I don't know why this is all fucked up in it. When I've played it before. Oh well, whatever. I'll figure it out another time. Oh shit. What the heck? is that? His forehead isn't that big. So mean. People evil. For whatever reason, the layout, even though I've played Minecraft before, was all messed up. So I had to fix it, but for whatever reason, the game isn't scaling to his reveal forehead. It's not scaling to like the screen. Like there's a gap, kind of. If that makes sense. Which I have done the scaling thing. So I've already tried that in the settings. Maybe it's because it might be because I have it on for I don't know. Okay, whatever. Figure it out another time. Okay, let me show you. All right. It's not. Ow. Wait, what the heck? What the heck is? Oh my god! I'm so used to freaking. I'm used to the freaking different commands. Wait, I'm sleeping. Ignore that. It looks bad. I haven't fixed a lot of things yet. I'm gonna go to. Ow. I don't need a couch. Couches are for the weak. Look at the little gremlins. They are very inefficient at their job, but they're cute. Don't be mean. No, but I actually haven't, like, freaking done anything with that, really. I'm gonna go see my slaves. Ow. This is my LA. Their sibling died. This is a freaking shelf that I can't put anything on because I hate shelves and I don't know how to... You haven't just demonstrated them properly. I've been trying my best. These are the freaking chicken and there's a freaking chicken in there. Oh my god, I'm gonna open it, but they're gonna try to escape. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I can't. I'm used to freaking Final Fantasy jump commands now. Thank you. I think that they're kind of... Oh, and they're sort I had a hard time doing this thing because I want it to be like cute and quaint, right? But then then that means that there's like so many limited spaces that you can even put something. Because of like the slab spacing rules. But luckily they can still go in here even though they kind of seem like they're stuck right now. Are you guys okay? Hello? This one likes to go under the building, but I think they're programmed to stay with their parents, so it's okay. I tried to put spider. I thought this would block them, but it didn't work. So. I got a golden dandelion and I gave him it. Oh, he's spinning. Gosh, freaking chicken. Looks kind of. It looks a little bit better with like this stuff on the outside, but I don't love. I wish it could look a little different. I think I don't know. I try to mix this stuff up together to get it's like a pumpkin patch. And then I was watching a video on people making farms, and one of the tips they gave was or one of the things they mentioned was like mixing flowers that have a complementary color, and I thought it looked really pretty with the wheat, so I tried that myself. And then okay, these freaking villagers have a story. This is their slave home. What am I holding up? I'm holding a pot. Okay. Okay, it's a little tight in here, admittedly. It's admittedly a little bit. Admittedly, but I have a silk touch guy, I have a mending guy, and I have another one when I didn't understand how this worked. And then I also have a farmer. And then I have this guy who's unemployed right now, but we're gonna make him another guy. I forgot what we were doing. I forgot what we were gonna make him. I mean, we were gonna make him a librarian, but I forgot for what book. Mending Silk Touch, what's the other one? Was there another one I was looking for? Why did I create this man? I don't remember. He's a child of one of these people. I don't remember his family. He has a bed out here because there's no space in there, so he has to sleep out in the cold. Oh, I broke your cup, I'm sorry. I was thinking that it maybe would look better if I made the bottom block like stone so that these things can be put back more. Also, I think that the roof needs to be lifted up a little. Not the whole thing, but just like the... just the glass blocks. Into a cleric, you Jin. Oh, really? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Oh my god, these freaking villagers have a story. If you watch the old stream stuff that I did with them, there's a village like over there, and I tried to bring them back here over and over and over again, and they kept dying because there's these things in the water that frickin' throw tridents at me. And it got to a point where I went to the village again and I wanted to bring one guy back. And then he was almost here. But when I was at the village I realized, oh my gosh, I stole all of his neighbors. He was all alone in this village by himself. And it was so sad, so I thought, okay, I should just bring you back. You know, you can have a new home now, even though I'm the person who murdered your entire village. But I brought him back here, and then I was literally right on the coastline, about to come up, and he gets hit by a trident, and he's a zombie. And then I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can rescue him, I just have to get the cure, right? But then the sun came out, and he burned to death. So, the last of his bloodline, all gone because of me. So then I went back to the village again, and I noticed that there was an iron golem all alone, not protecting anyone because there's no one there. So I brought him back, and he survived though. And then he produced more iron golems, which I did not create. They just came out of nowhere. That little window. Hello. I actually made an iron golem a while ago before I had villagers, but he disappeared. He disappeared. All that suffering. I've gone to other villages too. They're currently really, really far away. Okay, so for whatever reason, I was led to believe that I needed to I could only get mending by going to a swamp village. So I thought that there was such a thing as a swamp village, so I went really far to find a swamp and to look for a village. And I was exploring and looking for so long until I looked it up and I realized that there is no such thing as a swamp village. What they mean is that you're supposed to go to a village and bring people into a swamp and then have them produce a child. And then I was like, okay, I have to do that. And then I realized that I can just destroy their freaking podium, their freaking job block over and over again just to get the book I was looking for. So when I went to the village near it wasn't even near the swamp, it was actually really far too. I went so far away. I realized that I'll do that. So I was at this really far away village and then I was doing that and then I realized I have to bring them back the whole way on a freaking lead a whole way, and I was like, that's not worth it. So right now there is a librarian who is stuck in a blocked up house, forever imprisoned because I did not go back for him. I only brought one back and I did not go back for him. And somehow remarkably that villager survived that long journey and the ones nearby me did not. So that's crazy. Though they're in a village, they're just their villagers are like they're in a village but their house is blocked up and with dirt. I actually need to go back there because there is a pink sheep. Consistent with village. They're just kind of easy to bully because they go her and they're kind of stupid and they're not like that cute. There's no offense to them. It's kind of fun to bully them, you know? I do need to go back to that village though, even though it's like really, really far away, because there is a pink sheep on a lead. It's a cute little pink sheep. I have to bring him back. I have to. I told you, I was just playing a part. I thought it was funny. I was trying to annoy you. I mean, there's a part of me that got immersed in the role a little bit, but like, I didn't care that much. Yeah, because it's fun to make you do that. I built mine. Oh, hang on, I built mine a home too. Don't you see it? You don't like their home? You don't like the home I built for them? They have a great time in there. You're far away. There's some people. It's not. They're living a great life. It was not my fault that they died. It was an accident. Also, I totally would have freed that villager I blocked up in a house. It's just that it's so far away. It took hours to get back home. I'm not even kidding. Hours. There's a freaking creeping By the way, this creeping forest is so massive. If I go in this direction, there's way more. Actually, after the sun rises again, I'll show you a really cool view. There's some cool biomes around here. I put this here because I wasn't sure if I want to put my house here or there. And now I think I'm going to turn it into a memorial for the poor other Olay that died. That was crazy, by the way, because the zombie fell from the freaking ceiling. Not zombie, creeper, I meant. You know how many creepers have jumped on me out of nowhere as I'm trying to build stuff? It's gotten better lately, but... Oh, there's a huge cave down here, too. I have some torches. I gotta do more, though. I need more. Okay, so yes, my house is a bit barren, but there is like a cute... Okay, it's not that cute, but it's like, it's a work in progress. I got a kitchen here. It's like a cutting board. There's a sink. I'm thinking of putting something... I just don't know what to put here. I think, probably like a dining... Maybe? I don't know. But then what do I put here? There's so much space. Oh my god, this roof took so long and I was totally overthinking it the whole time. I was overthinking it so bad. It took me so long to build it. There's like this little porch, it's kind of crowded, but then it goes this way, and then it has like this thingy, and then I put a thing so I can get on the roof. Oh my god, I didn't show the stall. I have an enchantment table. It was in the storage area. Yeah, I was thinking of having a nice library. This thing, ignore this. This is not good. I was trying to do something and I can't figure out how to do it. This is I really am struggling with figuring out spacing for stuff. Cause like any kind of place I put these in, something was sacrificed and it's totally bare. And I don't understand how to like space it, you know? Well, in fairness, the creepers have gotten better. Oh my god, but there was this one time that a zombie on a horseback, like one of those guys with spear, came out of nowhere and was just killing me over and over and over again. It was so bad. Who goes there? You're friendly. Oh, I'm just throwing these for loot or whatever. Loot is not the right word. This is my horse and my donkey. My donkey is forced to wear a chest on him, but there's nothing even in there. They're so cute! For some reason, the donkey really likes this haystack. He always sits on it. He won't leave. I keep thinking he's stuck, but... I need this thing. I feel like everything is kind of an awkward, like, positioning, but I know that maybe if just like paths and decorations it'll look a little bit better. Also, the house, it looks very, okay, if I go down here, ow. Fly away. Also, no, I have not named any of them yet. No one has a name. No one has a name. So if I go, it looks very pretty at night with all the torches. If I go here though, right? I feel like the house stands out a lot. I used to have a tiny, very, very like basic. Starting his dominance over his roommate. Oh, I gotta build trees. Oh, I freaking broke it! Oh, do I have a till? Oh, I mean. I don't have my hoe with me. Freaking no. I felt it kind of looked awkward and like too big. And I almost wanted or wished that the mountain was behind it here. But that would mean I'd have to terraform all of that over. But I was thinking of maybe doing that sometime. I thought it would look better if it wasn't just like, I don't know, I want it to look cute and quaint. I almost liked how it looked better when it was this really shitty house right here because it was just smaller. Custom. Like a scouting tower? I think that, yeah, that'd be cute. There's so much to do. There's so much I can. Okay, I need to get my freaking. I need to get my hoe. Why can't I? Oh, I can't. Where? Oh. Wait, where am I going? Oh, it's up here. I'm getting lost in my own freaking world. Building for your enchantment. String books, another building for farming. I think so. I'll have to think about how I want them to look though. See, they're just endlessly going in these boxes, they're empty. If I give them something, they have a hard time. They really have a hard time sorting. I've given them many chances. I just like to look at them, they're cute. What's it looking for? My hoe. Okay, it admittedly has been more organized in the past. It's a work in progress. I have a lot of stuff I probably don't need. Oh, I have so many freaking... I have more than these, by the way. Every single time I played, and that was every day, there'd be multiple pillagers here. I used to leave your chest. Yeah, it's an improvement. I've been getting better. Where the heck is my hoe? Oh, that helps me. Oh. Oh yeah, there was last time I played, I think it was the last time I was on the other side of the mountain gathering clay to make pots. I gotta show you the cool view thing. Hang on. Do I have? Okay. There we go. Where's my boat? Oh my god, what the hell? Are you serious? What are you guys doing in there? Oh, it's my boat. You know what, you can stay. I'll get another one. There actually is another boat that got stolen by a zombie. It's in the cave across the river. And one time I went there, and I was like, oh my god, there's a zombie in a boat. Completely forgetting that, like, a few weeks prior, I had done that to them. I just completely forgot. I have a lot of boats, so I have a tendency to lose these things. Is this one already going down? What the heck? Okay, well, let me wait then. Well, actually, I can go. Let me go in here. Am I wearing art? Okay, wearing armor. Oh yeah, by the way, I do have diamonds. I have diamonds and a freaking sword, and yes, maybe it took a while, but it wasn't my priority. I had a lot of other things to do too. I got a diamond pickaxe and 6 more diamonds. I got a lot of diamonds. Just 10 hours? No, apparently it was 18 streams. But but that's not really a fair assessment, I think, because I wasn't like looking. Isn't that what he said yesterday? 18 streams. But to be fair, I don't think that's correct, because I wasn't like, it's not like I was looking for diamonds for 18 streams, it's just that I hadn't gotten them until stream 18, you know? There's a difference. Exactly, the end goal, so it doesn't have to be the first goal. There's so much to do in this game. Oh, fucking Enderman. Okay, so there's like a cave down there, right? Then we go up here, and then there's another cave, very big. And then I go over here, and there's a chest right there, right? That's marked. So that if I go up here, and then how do I do this? And then wait, hang on, how do I? Ow. What the heck? I forgot how I did this. It's been a while. I don't know why I made it like this. Laziness, maybe. Okay, there we go. I know, but to be fair, this cave was really scary and it took a long time to map. There was like no diamonds up there, right? There was none. But when I got down further here, there was. But oh, it gets even more massive. But you know how hard it is to like make torches and cover the whole place? I have covered so much in torches, and it's still monsters are spawning like crazy because it's like especially deep slate. It's or whatever the material is called. It just sucks all the light out of everything. So I go down here, right? And then nope, hang on. Oh, hang on. How do I do this? Go here. Do a spin. There's a mine shaft over there. And then you got all this. Freaking huge cave. This is just the one near me. There's like other huge caves under the mountains across the river too that I haven't explored yet. And there is a freaking thing. There's a thing. But it's not a full thing. I went down there to get the that's where the diamonds were. Some of the diamonds were like so far deep in like these random parts of the cave, and then there was some like multiple like on the sides of this, so I had to like creep down there somehow and get them. But it's not when I went down there, it was not very big. I don't think it's a full ancient city at all. Yeah, it's just deep dark. This thing is massive though. So if I go down here, I set up things to like, because when I was mining, I figured I died a bunch, right? So I left things and got a little thing here. I could still be down there. Hey, it didn't take 18 streams to find diamond. It just that I happened to find it on the stream 18 because I was doing other things. We have all this stuff. Oh my gosh, don't fall in the hole. I've done that before so many times. It's possible that I missed something, but I don't know. This, as you can see, like, I have torches everywhere, but there's still so much random crevices and, like, places and, like, honestly, I was mostly focused on getting a lot of iron. So, I mean, if I found diamonds, I'd get them, but... Or iron. Okay, so we have, like... It's hard to see. It doesn't really look like it goes further. I don't want to die here. I have so many things with me right now. It's hard to tell though, it's so dark. Oh, yep, that's the cave. We'll explore it more another time. And then there's also, like, there's so many random, like, tunnels. Yeah, but then wouldn't I be, like, I know a lot of people play with that. Wouldn't, I feel like that, well, it's something. But then the ambiance and the fear, I'd be taking it all away from— oh, freaking hell, fuck you, piece of shit. Sorry. I've had enough of you. I've had enough of your kind. Fucking hell. God, they're so sneaky. I hate them. Oh, from... Oh, never mind. I understand now. Yeah, that'd be nice. I thought you were talking about the one where everything is illuminated and they're so dark. More monsters spawn. No, it's even worse. No way, I can't do that. Gosh, I'm already in hell. I want to suffer more. Get away, you stupid zombie. There's also a pillager mansion that I tried to raid because I expected it to be manageable. I was thinking that it's like the pillagers, and oh my god, it's nothing like the pillagers. It was so hard to die immediately. I lost everything. Yeah, we're a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward. Look how many random tunnels there are. It goes on forever. Okay, let me check. Sorry, I have to keep snoozing the should probably let it actually, but how the heck do I? Oh yeah, okay, like this. And then, yeah, what the heck? I don't remember my own. Oh, it's the side. And we go up. go over here somewhere. Guarded work. Oh yeah, and there's like a little bit of a, because of the porch thing up there, there's like a little bit of a, like a cool thing down here too. I don't know what to do with yet. I gotta get some food. Yeah, carrots. Let me show the other side of this place. Never mind, I'm going back. I need the food. Okay. Here we go. I like this color cross a lot. The bluer tint. There's really cute rabbits over here. There's like more. It's probably connected to the same cave though. Where are the rabbits? They all die because they're on the freaking mountain and they just kill themselves from jumping. Where the heck? Yeah, so it's. I wonder if we can see the rest of it from here. Yeah, see, there's more over there. I guess a lot bigger. Where are the rabbits? They're usually around here. So this is like pretty too, this side of the mountain. A lot of random poles though. Bee. It's the whole ocean side instead of the river. Oh yeah, there's a rabbit up there. Where'd we go? That random dirt pile though is because there was some weird sound over there. I wanted to remember where it was, but unfortunately I haven't heard it again, so. The little rabbit! I don't want to scare him and get it killed. No. I'm thinking that I need to like capture them all and put them somewhere for their own good. They always hurt themselves. They're not meant for the mountains. They're so cute. This would take a long time, but I thought like a proper villager area. Like maybe I could make like a whole big village or something and put it on this side of the mountain. And they could have like a little port, like a lighthouse or something. It'd be so cute. I also found a really big coral area. That's pretty far away, but there was one I found when I was going to that village, and then there was another one near a mesa. And the mesa was really big too. And the one for the village, there was on that whole journey, there was this one area that was just mountains of stone and rock, and it was like I was running really low on iron, and it was so lucky. There was so much to mine there. There's just mountains of it. Even near here though, there's like a lot of stone area. Not like that, but there's a cherry blossom area over there too. The one thing I haven't found is what is it called? I feel like I found almost everything except for a what are they called? The thing that's below the trees? The swampy, not the swampy, the lush caves. I haven't found a lush cave. I'm really wanting to. Okay, there's gonna be an ad thingy because I snoozed it so many times that I can't anymore. Oh, so I made a skylight in that bedroom. Unfortunately, it looks very strange from out here, I feel like, but you don't look at it then. You just don't look at that part of the roof, I guess. I'm wondering if I need to put a pillar here. It looks kind of like structurally. Does that go out too far? Is it strange? Sleeping time. Oh, and I made this. This was such a pain with the, like, for whatever reason, the roof with this was like really tripping me up. It's like a bay window thingy. Just another surviving observation cycle. Okay. That'd be really fun. I want to show the other thing over there too, but I want to wait till the morning. In game morning. It's really like quiet about being a mouse. I said that'd be really fun. And then I also said that I wanted to show something over there, but I need to wait till morning. It's so quiet. Am I loud now? I said that'd be really fun. Freaking mouse. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Merging Scout to single world, hosting for friends. Yeah. I hope they do it again or something. That was really convenient. Oh wait, actually, ow. It looks so pretty from... Oh, also there's light in there because that's like a little alcove. I think that's where the zombie's stuck in the boat. I hope they refine it quickly, and then we can use it. It's a really nice idea. Very convenient. You see, it looks so... I feel like it looks so... I just like the terrain. It's very pretty. It looks even prettier from the river, but I don't want to risk anything. I actually wish... I feel like this is still too bright. Like, I want it to kind of look more... I don't know. I need to take more... I mean, I have, like, torches. Not torches. I have lanterns on every freaking... I think I need to, like... take a bunch away. I want it to look, like, sparkly. Instead of super, super bright. That makes sense. Okay, time to show you the thing. Yippee! Will I be able to actually? Really? How so? Oh, skeleton! Leave me alone! Oh my god! Don't shoot near! Don't shoot me! Don't shoot my! Don't shoot! He's dead. Don't shoot near my pets! I'll kill you. Yippee! There we go. I'm praying everything in me that the torch guy does not, or whatever the fuck it's called. That guy doesn't show up. The freaking trident. Mod called Essential Med that works for single player world hosting. Ooh, what the heck? It's a mod for everything. That's amazing. Oh, let me try it. I hope it works. So if I keep going this way, to see it. Yeah. Look at this. Isn't it pretty? I guess prettier from that side, but like, when I first saw this, I was in shock. Am I gonna server them like used to time? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I know it's so. Oh my god, I can't freaking drive my boat. It's so pretty, right? I think, and when I climbed up this area, it's like a big it's like a big pit. So you like look down, or maybe it was over here somewhere, but there was like a big ice mountain, and there's just like a big pit of ice, and it was so pretty. And there's like a bunch of spruce over there. Oh yeah, maybe it was over here. There's more over here. It's so nice. Maybe like I kind of wanted to make like an ice castle or something. And I'm sure people have done. See, there's more Grey Village. There's more Creaking Forest. There's so much. There's so much. There's way more in that direction. Jasmine? Okay, I'm just gonna show you the view thingy and then unfortunately the mushroom things, I mean, it's kind of nice as like an accent, but there's not like a... I was thinking though, it would be cute, and I'm sure people have done this before, but like a little mushroom village or something. Like a little hobbit village, but it's mushrooms. It'd be so cute. For all these mountains is the beautiful view, and also that pillager mansion thing, woodland mansion. Is that for the relays? Ooh. Oh wait, oh my gosh. I wonder if it's the same video that was recommended to me. Was it like, yeah, oh my gosh. I haven't watched it yet, sorry. I haven't watched it yet, but I got that recommended. I wanted to look at it. They look really cute. I'd love to make... you know, I kind of want to like gather all the allays that I can find and just make a big thing. There's this fairy statue in the preview. Oh, it's so cute. Everything's on fire. This Woodland Mansion was generated so weirdly. There's such a... Look at the foundation's huge. Mother Rose, I think? Oh! Okay, I'm actually thinking of a different YouTuber, I think, then. I think someone else. Is it very normal? They always generate with such a large foundation like that. Oh gosh, I don't have my compass. I've been using the ground around is flat. Oh, I see. I've been making oh my god, that scares me every time. I've been thinking of no, not thinking. What do they call those boxes that hook up to compasses? I've made so many of those so I don't get lost. But I forgot to bring my compass right now. It should be fine. It wasn't that difficult to navigate that part. Oh yeah, here we go. See, I believe I have a portal somewhere around here. It's just another pretty view of the same mountain. I'm just making up for the mountain's incline. Let's see. I really got destroyed in that building. I did not realize how much stronger they were compared to pillagers. They're like incomparable. But yeah, there's a. I've come across so many jungles and swamps. Oh yeah, let me be. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same one that I've got been recommended. It looked really cute. I want to watch it. Here it is. Beautiful view. Jungle over there. Going up there and actually being up there is really crazy too. What do you want to try? I can do now. I can... I won't die, surely. I'll just camp out right here. Okay. Okay, no problem. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, there is a boat here. I guess I'll risk it. I'll drive back in the morning. When I was getting that villager from the faraway village, there was also a really like a bunch of calico dogs that I really wanted to get one, but I was so afraid of it dying. Actually, I didn't have any bones either. You have to call me? Okay. Should I end stream first and then do that? Because it is pretty late. I probably should. Okay. Oh, I think I'll wrap it up. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna end stream. I'll stream more tomorrow. Definitely more Final Fantasy because I'm kind of really wanting to know what's gonna happen, and I think we're really close to ending the expansion. So, yippee! Forage. No, poor Gaius. I hate that I'm defending him. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? Okay, bye guys. Thank you for watching, chatting. See you soon. Bye guys.